today with this NFT sale, the Whales for Whales project. 50 whales go live in this sale. The proceeds of that sale goes into a DAO, or an endowment, to create the Diatom. Diatom are responsible for half of the world's oxygen, kind of an important thing. The Sustainable Development Goal, SDG number 14, the ocean. The ocean, like, we need to protect the ocean. And so those Diatom then are paired to like 1 pound of plastic, and it creates a PRC, or a plastic reduction credit, like a carbon credit. So the culprits of dumping the massive amounts of plastic into the ocean pay for those credits that go back to the crypto or the Diatom, which the endowment is launched with this NFT sale. This is where NFTs meets DAOs, meets new carbon credit like plastic reduction credits to start solving the world's largest problems. And yes, the endowment is then continuing to grow through staking and DeFi. Like, this is how you combine all the pieces, put the puzzle together to change the world.
That's amazing. And, you know, at Edge of NFT, we felt very strongly that NFTs are not the be-all, end-all, but they are a bridge. They are a connector. And this project sounds like it's bringing everything together, but it wouldn't necessarily be as easy to do without NFTs, correct?
Well, the NFT is the seed that basically, through this sale, it bursts. And so if you have one of these whales, you don't just have an amazing NFT, you have a piece of history, right? Something that is birthing the toolkit to start to address the world's largest problems. And the badge of honor, you know, that is, you are seeding the DAO or the endowment that then creates the staking and the DeFi to keep growing the pool of resources to then start to solve the challenges in the ocean, starting with the plastic reduction credit. And then from there, you know, how do we start dealing with oil spills? How do we start dealing with coral reef restoration? How do we start, you know, like Sea Shepherd, making sure that we're protecting the whales and the sharks and their fins and, you know, all of this stuff. You know, the ocean is obviously not the end, but it's the beginning. Let's start there and let's start working through every one of the world's problems. This toolkit, all of these things, when assembled and used correctly, will change the world. That's why we're here.
Absolutely, my man. And where can people go to get involved in this particular project? What should they do?
So, Diatom, let me just check it. You get into the Discord. Before this went live, before we've even talked about it, 15, 20,000 people already were in the Discord. I mean, today it's...
I heard about it from Luke Stokes. Shout out to Luke.
Yeah, I brought Luke in to help thinking through the DAO kind of component of all of it. All right, where am I? There we go.
So it's DIATOM and DAO, DAO, and also can be found on Twitter. You can get into the Discord. You can get involved in this amazing project. What are some of the other sort of breakthroughs in NFT technology that you're excited about for 2022?
Well, I ran for president of the United States as an independent candidate last year.
So I heard.
No intention of winning. I announced on July 4th of election year. An auspicious day for an independent candidate. But what I was doing is I was going into the machinery of our political system. Not as a candidate, you know, running around as a D or an R, but really how do the mechanics of our political process work? What is the election process? And so that was basic training. The press just discovered that I had filed for a U.S. Senate run in Vermont. Clearly, there's going to be an NFT campaign finance component to create new tools of engagement of how your donors and eventual constituents engage with you for town halls in the metaverse, how they can participate in policy discussion, start to create a direct connection with those people that you represent so that you can also be held accountable to the things that you commit to doing.
That's beautiful. I think we saw it with the Constitution DAO project and how no one wanted a refund when they didn't get the Constitution. They wanted to create more value in the world and be part of policy making, that there's a real demand for what you're trying to build there.
Yeah, I mean, $2-3 trillion of wealth didn't end up in the hands of the limited partners of venture capitalists. So $250 billion industry, VC, What are VCs here to do? To invest in disruptive, innovative technology. The beneficiaries of that are endowments, pensions, financial institutions, or the world's elite. They missed it. And so $2 to $3 trillion have ended up in the hands of the people all around the world that have foresight to see into the future. And with that kind of wealth in the hands of the people that care about building a better world, everything is possible. The future is going to happen to us or with us, so let's build a world that works for everyone. We got this.
I love it.
It's as good as done. Now let's just live it out.
All right, that's a wrap, guys. Brock, we'll have you on the show for a full show soon with Ethan and Jeff and myself and go into more detail. Appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of Art Basel. See you in Puerto Rico.
And I think it's Diatom DAO or Diatom Fun.fun. I should know the domain.
We'll get it. We'll share it.
On.
We'll share it with everyone. Thanks, my friend.
All right, sounds good.